Hello and welcome to the Stanley Parable. Should I say welcome back? Hopefully this time the audio isn't as awful. My chair is currently sinking, so you may hear me lifting it up and squeaking it and shit. It's raining like hell outside, the storm's coming in the morning, and there's Stanley.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Nope, can't find a trace. Then turn the computer off then. Turn that computer off. So yes, this time we're going to do the opposite of what he tells us to do. But we're not going to jump off the lift like we did earlier.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
So yeah, as I
doors,
said, I'm
this
just going
was
to
not the correct way
skip
to the meeting
all the
room,
audio.
and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Because anything really that changes is during the...
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
See, all this stuff's the
but
same.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Oh, the game was like, you'll do it. And I'm like,
Stanley was so
no.
bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Stand on the lift, stand
Look,
directly.
Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Okay.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
What's over in that door?
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan.
Right, I might do more than one this time. Maybe. Maybe.
Please, stop
No
trying
promises.
to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Who is her?
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? Hello? Ah!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
Yep.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Nor did I.
Double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it.
What?
How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley.
What?
You're a real person.
Yes. Well, am I?
I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
Don't stop the game.
Please observe this helpful
No.
instructional video.
No.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Stephen has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
My goodness, is it... Oh, my goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a...
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best
Good
part
game.
to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Welcome back.
Oh, this is
You may have
colourful.
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction.
Danger everywhere.
But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Right, I will point out that the first image of the child with the cigarette and all that is in the future going to be removed from the game due to it being offensive and such. So don't comment about it. It's already been removed. Not that I ever get comments, but still, yes. David Reedon is really a nice man. It was meant to be funny, but people were offended by it. Anyway. Hey, Bulldog. It's an interesting room, needless to say. And no, I didn't know that was going to happen. I have not played... I've only played 2 of the choices before recording. And the first one I played was the, just doing... Oh no, 3, sorry. One of them was picking up the phone. The first one I already recorded. Yeah. And the other one... Well, let's not spoil that. I want to go in here though. I want to... No? Oh. Wait, you...
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Right. Video games. Well, I don't know. You've now stopped me jumping off entirely. I still don't have the card for that. Do not lie. You're lying right now. Stop. I always lie. Right, we're going this way. Tum-tum-tum.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Right. I feel like going right when I get back out, though.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right.
Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No!
Whoa!
Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
That's an interesting filing cabinet. That's a chair clipping through the world. That's the carpet on the wall and... Right. Yeah, I'm through here. You're not gonna give me another... Oh, that's interesting. But yeah, this seems like it's got lots of opportunities. I guess I've got to go through the right door.
ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's
Everything is okay.
What am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that?
You're everywhere.
I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work?
No.
No. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No.
I have to.
No. Oh dear. Hello. Hi. Help. Oh, don't
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Wow.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
No.
You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious.
I mean,
it would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
I don't...
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
Is this meant to be doing this?
The story first.
I'm
quite
confused.
Sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Let's do this again.
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead.
I don't know if the game's broken.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Alright, we entered the door on my left.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
What's the broom? I can't open the broom closet. Oh! No! We're gonna go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This game's limiting my choice. Oh, 1 out of 10. Will not play again. This is...
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life.
Changed.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
I don't want it. No. No, not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. Stanley isn't doing it. Why is this changed? Oh god, this game.
Stanley spoke the code.
Fine.
Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Night Shark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Night Shark. Well, I don't know.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello?
Okay, it's not broken.
Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end?
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening?
No.
To me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
Oh, poor narrator.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best.
That was made in Source still. Okay.
That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
There. Thank you for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time when we change our decisions once again. Goodbye.